So, while editing my last video, I observed that I don't have any music to put under it. Now I know there are a lot of sound libraries out there where you can take such from, but I thought, as a musician, it can't be that hard to write some ambient background music, right? Of course, I could have also used AI to create tracks, but I wanted to extend my very limited knowledge about harmonic music theory, and while I didn't want AI to write my music, I have no issue with it helping me to understand my fumbling arounds. First, I started recording a rhythm that would fit as a bass to build on. Not much effort for this, as it soon will be replaced by real drums. Second step, finding a stock software instrument that I liked for background pads. With that, I pressed random keys until I found a chord progression that sounded good. Here's the result of those two steps. Next up, same process until a melody line came up that would fit the vibe. It's actually pretty easy. Find a sound you like, fumble around, and then go and market yourself as a genius. On to focus point 3, adding the bass by using the lowest notes that my chords had. And although this is not a good idea in general, it worked this time. And finally, add something in the higher frequency range to make it complete from a wavelength perspective. Now we have all we need for a 2-minute track. The idea is around 30 seconds long, we just repeat it 4 times, and with that it's time to record the drums. What you just heard was the audio without any mixing. Now, before we go to the full drum performance, we need to take a look at what happened after the recording. That is because a lot of things were adapted. Going through all individually would absolutely skyrocket the video length, so here's a short list of what I did. First, I found out what the real harmonic key is that I wrote in, and according to the AI, it was C minor. With that knowledge, I optimized all the chords from step 1. Second, I tweaked the melody line and the bells a bit, so the piece would have more variety and not just 4 repetitions of the same thing. Third, I panned a lot of the signals, including the drums, so the whole audio image would broaden. And fourth point, I added several effects to all channels, which altered the sound overall and would make everything fit better into the ambient kind of label. Reverbs, compression, EQs, all the good stuff that I have no clue about and just turned a lot of knobs until it sounded, well, different. But anyway, thank you for watching. Here's the final result.